everyone, finally I'm posting up a video. I know it's been like a week, but whatever. So anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys mainly about everything that happened, and it was so much and it was crazy. It actually took me a while to absorb it all. So I like literally walked away and I was just like, what? I'm so lost. Okay. So I had one part of relief, which was that Cece Drake, the Drake part came from her mom, which made me kind of question, so she knew her mom was Mary? I don't get that. But anyways, obviously the twin ended up being not who I wanted it to be, which is okay because it was not Sarah, thank goodness, because if it was Sarah, I would have just been like, ugh, I don't care. No, I just don't care. Because she had too much of a big role, and she just, I don't know. I still don't think she matters that much. And, well, okay, I know this was kind of a while ago, but when I first saw Sarah, I was like, okay, you is Bethany. Like, I knew she was Bethany, and then they haven't put it that way at all, but she should be Bethany. I don't know. Or Charles, but I think all of that's kind of scrapped up. So, anyways, so I wanted the twin to be Aria, but it's okay that it's Mrs. De Laurentiis, I guess. It's not Sarah, so I'm happy about that. Okay, so Allie's on the pill, seeing things. She's like, I don't know, she just like gets up for some reason. Oh yeah, because she hears her music box. And then okay, that was scary. She saw Mrs. De Laurentiis and she just like freaked out and was like, and then like she answered the phone and then, okay, seriously, if I hadn't already seen that, you know, the sneak peek, because I'm always looking for the spoilers, I probably would have screamed. I'm not joking you. But when I saw Wilden, I did freak out, but I was like confused. I was like, really? Wilden? He has a twin? That's what I was thinking up till that point. You know, I thought the person that was going to be touching her, like, in the bed or whatever, it sounds so weird, was Lorenzo, but it ended up being Wilden, so, but not really Wilden, Dr. Rollins, and I'm like, okay. Okay, so, alright, so this is kind of what my reaction was. When they showed Wilden, not really Wilden, but they show Wilden, and he has, like, the bullet, or blood-stained shirt or whatever, I was like, so he didn't die? I guess that's possible. I don't know. And then all of a sudden he just like walks over and then he just takes off a mask. And it was like, are you serious? A mask? And the first thing I thought of was like, is that CGI or did they really have a mask that good? So then what happened was it ended up being Dr. Rollins. And I was like, ugh. Because I kept, you know, I wasn't surprised he was bad, but I just really didn't want him to be bad at all. And I hadn't wanted him to be bad the whole time. And then he ends up being bad with a British accent. The British accent thing, I was just like, really? Okay. Fine. I guess you're gonna have a British accent now. And then he's like, he says like, so I had to marry a cousin or something. I don't know, something like that. And so that makes me think that he was in love with Charlotte. And I don't care how crazy this sounds, but this show just makes me think like this. He has a British accent. Could he be Ren? Or, I mean, like, Ren and Cece had some kind of connection. He was coloring a picture, and there was, like, a red coat, and I don't know. I've always felt like he had something to play, so maybe he's Dr. Rollins. I'm not sure. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. And then I guess basically Allie signed over, you know, her rights to the Karasimi group, which now makes me think that they're going to be after Jason after that, because obviously Jason's going to have legality to, you know, the Karasimi group because he's related to her and he probably inherited it or whatever. I don't know. So that was just kind of confusing. So this is kind of what my thoughts are just with like Uber A and like the twin and everything. I really feel like Uber A is a different person. And I feel like, you know, the twin is just a person who just wants justice for Charlotte. And that's what I think. I don't think that they killed Charlotte. I think what happened was they were... I guess the person who was texting them had to be Mary. And Uber A must have stole her. That's what I think. And I don't know who that person is. I just kind of have some ideas who it could be. But I don't know. I could be wrong. So, I guess, okay, the other thing that happened was, like, everybody got back together. And that happened really fast. And I was thinking about that, like, okay, it's been 5 years. Well, maybe they didn't all break up 5 years ago. Maybe they broke up, like, 2 years ago or something. During that time, the 5-year point, they broke up. So, I'm sorry, it's a really gray day, so it's making me really tired. So anyways, I was thinking, like, just putting myself in their shoes, I'm just thinking, okay, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, if I were to think of the person that I was interested in at that point, and we were broken up, now, I wouldn't want to be with them anymore, and I wouldn't care. I don't understand, even being in their presence, I would just be like, okay. I would probably just be like, I don't know. None of the girls kind of were acting that way, so. I would just kind of be like, okay, yeah, they're there, whatever, you know. I've been dating other people since, or whatever. But these girls, they're just like, oh, like Hannah just rushes back to Caleb. I was getting used to the idea of, Caleb being with Spencer, and I always kind of thought that they would be better together, even though I always liked Hannah and Caleb together. I thought that maybe Spencer and Caleb would be a better match. They work really well together, and Hannah and Caleb, they're very different, and I'm not saying that, you know, people who are really different don't work out. I'm just saying that I just thought that Spencer and Caleb would be a better match. And then, okay, so Emily and Allie didn't really have a moment. Well, I mean, they had a moment, but they didn't have, like, oh my gosh, we're back together. It was more like, it was like a friendship or a love or whatever, but it was just that. Plus, she's a married woman, so she can't, whatever. Whatever with this show. Emily's been with married women before, so. Oh, man. And then, Spencer and Toby, they didn't really do anything. The first couple of seasons with Arya and Ezra, I really liked them together, but then after that, I got really frustrated because it just got stupid when the kid was around and stuff, and I was just like, he has a kid and she's a kid, so it's kind of weird. Even though, I mean, it's kind of a disturbing relationship, but, you know, I was like, they work together, you know, it works. And then, you know, I got sick of their relationship. I'm like, they should just break up. Yeah, I'll be cool with that. And then now I was kind of like, they need to get back together, get back together. And then finally I was like, yes, girl, get it. So then finally, you know, it happened. But, so it made me think of that, where it's just like Ezra and Arya just running off together with children or something like that. I don't know. I didn't really care about Liam. No, I'm just like, whatever. He's just there. He's just there till Ezra comes back. And, yeah. So anyways, so that's kind of what I've thought of the whole thing. I know it's like mainly negative, but it's just because it's not the way that I would have wanted the show to go, but it doesn't mean go a different way. I don't know. I'm still holding out hope. Right now, with Uber, I have different ideas of who it could be, but, I don't know. I'm really hoping, I still hope so strongly that it's going to be one of the liars or the boyfriends. I really, not one of the new boyfriends. So, anyways, let me know who you think is Uber A, if you even think that it's not just Mary or, Dr. Rollins. I'm kind of wondering what the motive is, because it's just getting kind of dumb. So, please let me know. So since Pretty Little Liars isn't going to be on for a while, I know, so sad, I was actually thinking about giving out advice. So if you guys have like any problem you're going through right now, I really want to help people, so please leave a comment below. So don't forget to subscribe.